Okay, Mario, once again, I lied. This is not going to be my last. My previous video was not my last one. I think I'm going to need to make a couple more here because I need to discuss a little further here, just to make it more congruent and continuous as far as my desire and my target. With these boards that I talked about in my other video here. For those that are just stumbling on this video, this is my Bumblebee sub-micro helicopter that I did back in the early 2000s. That's been converted to a direct drive with my own brushless motors, rewound to my own specs. And so what I am in need of is my own flight control system here. I could buy a flight controller, but like I said in my other video, that would be cheating. And so I really want to force myself to learn how to code my own devices here. And this is something that I've at one time I was a little more savvy with coding and programming, but if you don't apply yourself to that on a daily basis, you tend to lose it. And with new technologies, you got to learn the new processes and the new equipment. So I actually bought this kit that I've been playing around with, and I actually bought a nano. I think this is called the nano or the micro. Arduino controller, which is basically that and does the same thing. And so I've been trying to implement both of these with these 6-axis gyro accelerometer stabilizer circuitry as my flight controller. Of course, you need to connect this to the servos, and you need to connect this to the speed control. So I have done a sketch. I got ahead here, and I did this sketch here just to illustrate what. So basically, would be the schematic diagram for a typical radio control helicopter done the old school way, as I typically like to say. You have your receiver here, your radio receiver, which would be the orange part that you see right there, where you connect your servos and etc. And in this case, the way that these helicopters are set. Is that you have one of the speed controls is connected to the throttle channel, the other one's connected to the rudder channel, the other motor with the speed control, and there's a gyro in between these two because this one needs to stabilize the tail just for anti-torque control, just to make it a little more stable. And of course, you have your roll and pitch servos here. So these are both servos. And so, in order to further stabilize and do away do away with this gyro here, I don't want to use these rate gyros when I can use those boards right there if they're programmed correctly. And so, in my next video, I'll have to continue this because I'm short on time on this video. So I'll explain the